Well, hello there and welcome to another training nugget. In this video, I'll be showing you on how to create a 3D star in Corel Draw. So let's get started. Well, I'd like you to understand that when you're doing 3D in Corel Draw, it's all about illusion and how you do the color mixture. Here, I'll show you how to do a 3D, but it's more into how can you create that 3D illusion using a star. So the first thing I want to do is to navigate on the tools section and select a star. I'll hold on my control key down to make sure that the star maintains its proportionality. I'll zoom out so that you are able to see the star a little bit better. So once I have my star looking like this, the next thing I'll want to do is to segment this star so to accommodate a 3D visual. So what I'll do is to navigate into the 2-point line section and select a 2-point, and I like to join from the inner of the star to the outers of the stars all across. So that simply means I tap from the node, then I draw a line to the node, also pick from the node here, and I join to the other node. I also pick from this node here. Technically, I want to join all the node segments. So any place you see a node, I'll just drag and drop to that section. Did I miss something? This node is not correct, so I will undo that. So pick this node to this node, and then there's this guy here who will go all the way up here. I don't think I've missed any node, so I'll just confirm that I have not missed any node. So the next thing I'll want to do is to go back to my pick tool and select the all image, and then navigate to my interactive tool option on the smart fill tool option. Customize some of the segments. For example, I want the fill to be extremely specific because I want to fill on every single item here differently. I also want to have the outline as no outline so that I can fill without getting the outline effect. The other thing I'll want to do is to have a color shade that I'll be using. I'll want to create a color tool here. Just navigate it. But you don't have to do this if you are already color sensitive. So I'll just create this. So I want to create color for the shadows and color for the darker areas in this case. So I'll just move on with the color segments. Pick that. Let's say which color can we pick? Let's say I want red. For these, I also want red. However, I want to tone the red a little bit for the darker side, the shadows of the red. So that's what I got there. The shadows of the red. There we go. Also make sure we don't have any outline for these colors. So what this means is the illusion we will be creating evolves around the lighter colors and the darker colors to create that 3D illusion. So on the tools now that I have highlighted each or the whole element, navigate back to my smart tool option. I'll then select the drop down area and pick a color. For example, I want the lighter areas to be alternative, so I'll pick that as a lighter area. Pick that as a lighter area. I'll also pick that as a lighter area, that as a lighter area, and that. I'll again go ahead and pick the darker areas. So click on the drop again, pick on the dropper. This should be the darker areas. I'll select that to be the darker area, this to be the darker area, and this, and then this. Once that is complete, the very best thing I'll do is to just highlight the whole elements and definitely select none as my option. So then delete this, making sure it's done. So you'll agree with me, by looking at this star right now, you can tell that this is a 3D, and that is how you do a 3D star in Corel Draw. Thanks so much for watching, and if you like this video, click on the subscribe button. I'll see you in the next nugget.